Good morning, and I want to welcome you to today's Enlightenment. My name is Jay Moore, your healthy accountant, and today the Enlightenment title is Even Boxers Have Tune-Up Fights. Even Boxers Have Tune-Up Fights. Guys, we're talking about the story of David, as David was chosen to be the next successor after Saul, and David was a young boy. And so the title of this week's lesson, don't have it in front of me, but the title of this week's lesson is How to Take Down Lions, Bears, Even Giants. And so today we're talking about David, and as they're leading up to the fight with him and Goliath. And so I'm going to go to 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 24, and I'm going to read 24, 25, and 20. No, that's 34, 35, and 36. So it says, David said, "Your Majesty, I've been watching my father's sheep since I was a little boy. Whenever a lion or a bear came in trying to, carry off a lamb, I would go after it with my staff and sling. When it dropped the lamb and turned to me, I would use my staff and sling to kill it. I have killed both lions and bears, and I'll do the same thing to this godless Philistine. He cannot curse my God and defy the armies of Israel." Then he says in verse 37, I'm going to finish up there, "The Lord who delivered me from the lion and the bear will do the same for me now. Even boxers have tune-up fights." So guys, let's really look at what David is talking about in this text. And this is 1 Samuel chapter 17, 36 through 37. He's saying, look, man, since I was a boy, now I don't know how old David is, but since I was a boy, I've been tending to my business. And his business was, with the sheep and the lambs. Anytime adversity showed up, which was lions and bears, and they tried to take what I had, those problems showed up and they tried to take me down. Nope, I was ready for them. I was prepared, is what he said. I was prepared. I had the right things that I could use in order to take down these lions and bears. And so David was not afraid. If you are, a boxer, and there are many boxers, right? You've seen, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is not going to get into the ring with one of the best fighters without taking a fight or two. Most boxers have to take on fights before they can get to the top level. And if you're going to fight the biggest, baddest person in your rank, then you're going to have to get out there and get some fights in just to get your legs under you, to get your confidence up. Because if you got no confidence in what your ability is, then you're going to go down. And I'm going to tell you, man, this morning I was, rewatching a video that I watched a couple of times earlier this week. And I had to go back and watch it again because I didn't take any notes. And the person who did the video said that, hey, man, it may become an emotional video for you. And so as I was watching this video and I was thinking about all of the things that I can do, my capacity, and I had to ask myself a question, man, have I lived up to my potential as of right now? And I said, man, I'm not sure if I have. I think I still have much left to do. I have much left. Why do I have so much left in the tank? And I said, man, well, maybe I haven't put myself in enough places that can really stretch me out, make me better. Maybe I haven't, gone through enough of these tune-up fights, or I've stayed in some fights too long. And I said to myself, wow, maybe I've stayed in some fights too long. Maybe I haven't moved on fast enough with some challenges that I may have faced. Think about it. I mean, what challenges are you facing today that maybe you continue to get beat up? You're in the ring and finances continue to beat you up. You can't seem to get out of the ring and finances just beating you down. You can't seem to, get to that next level. Maybe it's your health and you're constantly, I want to lose the weight. Well, I want the body of, my youth, but man, I'm just getting beat up, man. I like to eat certain things and I like to do certain things. Yeah, if this was a perfect world, you could eat all of the things that you shouldn't eat and still have the perfect body. But what's happened is you're staying in the ring with those challenges too long. And then next thing you know, it's the 12th round. It's the 12th round and you're beat down. You don't even know if you have anything left in the tank. You don't even know if you have, a punch or two that you can knock this thing out. Guys, you got to treat these challenges the same way David did. But see, David wasn't thinking about the challenges. He just knew who he was rolling with. He says, well, God is my source and he is going to take care of all of my needs. He is going to make sure that nothing happens to me. But he had to go through a series of events really to get his mind right. I can imagine the first time he took down a lion or a bear, he probably was like, whoa, man, what? I just killed a lion and I killed him with my sling. I didn't even need a sword. I didn't even probably have to use my bare hands. He killed lions and bears. But see, the thing was, he had to have a tune-up. And I'm sure maybe there was a small one. Who knows how many he went through before he really was so confident to know that, you know what, I don't care how big Goliath is. That Goliath, in the name of the Lord, I'm taking him down. He gonna help me take him down the way that he helped me take down those others. So I'm using this story this week because a lot of us got lions and bears that's taking us down. A lot of us even have giants, Goliaths, that's coming after our lives. And the thing about the lions, the bears, the giants, the Goliaths, is that there's always a weakness. There's always a weakness. How did David figure out the weakness of killing a lion? How did he figure out a weakness of killing a bear? How did he figure out the weakness of taking down Goliath? How did he do it? See, because there's a weakness in every problem. I was reading listening to a book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, written by Deepak Chopra. And Deepak says that, and not even just him, I've heard this before through Wayne Dwyer. And Deepak says that every problem is an opportunity for success. Every problem, there is an opportunity embedded for success. So think about the problem that you may be dealing with. It's something I've looked at some problems that I was dealing with this morning, when I was looking at my potential and I was looking at what I'm capable of and what I have to do more of and, how I will go to even the next level so I can get to that next level and then to the next level. I said, man, I've got some opportunities in front of me. That's so exciting. And you know what? These are all tune-up fights. These are all tune-ups for the next level. All of these things that I may be dealing with, all of these things that you may be dealing with are tune-ups. They're tune-ups for the next level. So instead of looking at the problem and saying, oh, woe is me, I don't know how I'm going to do it, it's not possible, I'm not good enough, you say, wow, this is a great opportunity. Let me figure out how I can use this problem so that It's now an opportunity. Let me figure out how I can use this problem so that maybe someone else can get something. Maybe someone else can learn something because someone else is going to have this problem. So when you're thinking about your problems, just think of it as tune-up fights. They're all tune-ups. They're tune-ups for a bigger fight. They're tune-ups for a bigger problem. But you will not get the bigger problem unless you win these fights. So guys, this morning, what I want you to do is look at the problems that you're facing today. That's what I'm doing. Whatever problem, my problems are different from yours, you know. And so look at the problem that you might be facing. And I want you to look at it and I want you to find the opportunity. And once you can find the opportunity in that problem, then you must beat down that problem and win. You must take it down. And then you, after you take that problem down, then you got to go teach somebody else how they can take down that same problem. You got it? So look, today, David showed us something awesome. He showed us that because of the problems that he faced with lions and bears, he knew that through the power of God that he would be able to take down the biggest problem that he had ever faced, which was Goliath. So guys, I appreciate you for joining me today. I hope you got value from this program. And and if you did get value, please like on this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching it on YouTube, like on this video. Subscribe to the channel, follow Jay Moore, the Healthy Accountant, for inspirational videos just like this. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the tools of the trade. I think that's the name of it, the tools of the trade. We'll talk about how David used simple tools to basically get through to beat a massive Goliath. And so guys, I appreciate you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow here on the Enlightenment series. God bless you. Take care.